Hello, welcome to the Quilted Chicken Farm. This would just be a vlog. I'm just going to talk to you for a few minutes. Alright, I've turned the camera on. I'm going to back up. And I'm going to put my little butterflies that we're making for a special project on this wall, so it doesn't, so there's something behind me and it won't be just a blank wall. Because I've got the cutest little butterflies. Aren't those adorable? Let me put them up here so we'll have something to look at. Little butterflies will brighten up the place just a little bit. Well, maybe, these are not bright, so maybe you won't brighten it real pretty, but just a second. Let me get these hung up here, and then there's something else I really want to show you. I got it on Thursday, this new thing. Here's a hint. Here's a hint. But I've been so busy getting ready for the family reunion, which we just had a little while ago. The family reunion is done. I'm going to push this table back. Give myself some room. There. Now, can we get these put back up here? Mine's upside down. We don't want a blank wall behind us. If you got a design wall, you want something on it. There's 12 of them. Just a second, I'll go on to the next thing I want to show you. And I think I'll just put these other three over here. Let's put that blue one down there. Separate those two blue ones. Let's get this one. Do I have them? Are my butterflies flying upside down? Do you think they are? Maybe not. There's two pins. Well, and that's not their permanent place, but they're just there for now. So if I sit down right here, oh look, I've got all them pretty butterflies behind me. I'm tired. I said we had a family reunion today, and I got back from it. But look what I've got. My friend had a friend that was getting rid of her Featherweight. It's this green one, and so I had to have it. I didn't need it, but I had to have it. So I have me a new Featherweight. And I've not even plugged it up and sewed on it since it's been here. So you know what? I'm fixing to do that. Let me put this in the floor. I'll need that. I'll need that down. Kind of twisted. Ugh. I did already plug that part in. And I'm going to flip her, swing her back around here. So she'll be right there. I don't even know what I'm going to sew on. That way? No, the other way? Well, get in there. Why ain't you going in there? Well, I don't want to force it too hard. Come on. Is that it? The light came on. I've got the light now. Alright, let's go. Let me get her box here. She got a box. We're going to see what's in her box. So, open it up. And you know they fit right back in their little boxes. Let's take this part out. It looks like a lot of bobbins. It looks like a lot of bobbins in there. See all the bobbins? That looks like a little light bulb. Has some paperwork. We'll read that in just a second. What else is in here? What is this? More bobbins of some kind. I don't know if them will work in there or not. I'm not sure if I'd try them. Huh. What else? More bobbins. Got the little booklet that goes with it. Instructions for using the Singer Portable Electric Sewing Machine 221-1. Lock stitch for family use with a foot control. You see, I've got to order. I've got to give me some lubricant for the motor. We're fixing to see if it's going to sew. All right, I'll read that later. Let's see. Singer Sewing Machine. Singer Sewing Company acknowledges. I got this machine from Carolyn Phillips. Is who I got this sewing machine from. And it's got the serial number here. Well, I didn't know you could get those sheets with them on there. Did you? Did you know that? I need to maybe get a certificate for my other two machines. And this was issued in 1950, this serial number on this machine. Home of the Singer Featherweight. You want me to read the brief history to you? A brief history of the Singer Featherweight. Although the Featherweight clearly owes much to the earlier standard Sew Handy Portable, it is probably not true to say that the Singer Company bought out Standard just to get its hands on the Sew Handy design. In fact, when Standard went to the wall, the Osan Company picked up the pieces before selling on to Singer. It would be difficult to deny, however, that the Sew Handy was not the inspiration for the Featherweight. The Featherweight has the same unitary design with the works hidden in a deepened base and built to sell first and foremost as a portable. But the improvements the Singer built into the new Featherweight made it succeed where the Sew Handy had failed to rescue Standard. The new machine had aluminum base and arm components, drastically reducing the weight. The Sew Handy had a cast iron arm, a flip-up extension table that increased the work area, and an easily selected reverse feature. Maintenance was made easier with a single thumb screw releasing the bobbin pan for lubrication. The Sew Handy had a series of screws holding a hefty wooden base. The new design was introduced to the public in 1933 at the Chicago World's Fair. The improved model, which followed 3 years later, had a reworked bobbin case and a number dial which took the guesswork out of tension setting. Production during World War II was severely limited, and some machines made during this period had blackened parts instead of chrome, and others a crinkle finished paint job. For details on these machines, see crinkle and backside featherweights. Production of the, I'm gonna keep reading. You don't have to listen, but I'm wanting to read it. Production of the 221 started in the UK at what was then Singer's largest factory in 1949. 6 years later, production started on the ultimate featherweight, the 222 free arm, and then the white-green model, which was made in very limited numbers until 1964. Tan beige machines were also produced in Scotland and at the Canadian plant. Okay, they're talking about the AJ numbers. Let me see. But I did see something. I did see where she was made in 1950 and her birthday is January 23rd, 1950. I'm an old gal and this old gal's older than I am. Alright, we've got to try her and see if she'll sew. Let me push that over out of the way. What do I sew on? I need something to sew on. Hold on just a second and I'll find something. Surely I've got an unfinished project around this place I can sew. Surely. Where though? found a little scrap. Let's just sew on this little scrap so I don't have to hunt all over the building. And I've not named this little machine yet. I'll give her a name, but she don't have one yet. Oh, she's got a little foot on her with the accurate 1/4. You can't see that. She's got it marked real good. So I think I'm going to fold this like I was going to sew two pieces of quilt together and do that. I'm going to have to start another project so I can make her on this machine. Cross your fingers and hope she sews. Come on, little gal. Sew real good for me. Sew real good for me. Here goes. She sounds good. Oh, the stitches are a little tight. I'm going to put them a little longer. I might want to adjust that tension just a little bit. Should I? It's not bad, but it's just a little teeny tight. So, let's go down this other side. Well, let me pull that up. Let me look at that. It's needing something. It's not perfect. I'm just going to tell you, it's not exactly perfect, but we'll get it figured out. We'll get it. And that looks better. Let's go down this other side. Try that. I'm not an expert on these little machines. I just know that I love them. And I love sewing on them. And if I have to move one from one spot to the other, if I'm sewing in the living room and want to go to, or the kitchen and want to go to another spot, I can just pick them up and take them because they're not heavy. Looking good. Alright, I have introduced you to my little machine. She still don't have a name. I think she's an ivy green, I believe is her color. But she's not named yet. She's a pretty little thing. Okay, I've introduced you to her. She belongs to me now. She belongs to Miss Rita here at the Quilted Chicken Farm now. So, okay. Bye, guys. Let me turn it around. Let me show her to you one more time from her good side. That was her back side. You want to see her good side? There's her good side. Yeah. Me and her's going to have some good old days ahead, I hope. Don't frustrate me too bad, little green sewing machine. I can be easy to get along with, or I can be hard to get along with. All right. Bye, y'all.